and Catholic Vietnamese attend the Mass in this church, and now Cambodians see Vietnamese in the church, they go out. And now this church, the big church in Phnom Penh, maybe 80% are Vietnamese.
Really?
Because Cambodians cannot stay with Vietnamese. It's a deep feeling, even for Christian is difficult. Because it is a long story of hatred.
At the beginning of the Khmer Rouge time, say 1975, was there program, did they kill a lot of Vietnamese? Or?
No. It is not true. In 1970, when Sihanouk was overthrown by Lon Nol, Lon Nol gave order to the communist Vietnamese who stay in sanctuary along the border between Vietnam and Cambodia. They stay in Cambodia. And Lon Nol gave order to these Vietnamese soldiers, communist soldiers, to go to their country. So Vietnamese soldiers invade the Cambodia and pick all young people to create an army of liberation of Cambodia. And Lon Nol at that time, when he saw the Vietnamese Vietnamese communists invade the Cambodia, Lon Nol began to kill Vietnamese. So it was a big parish in the north of Bridge in Phnom Penh. In the night 30 to 14 April 1970, Lon Nol killed 550 Vietnamese, all male, very close to the south of Phnom Penh. And at that time, Lon Nol at least killed 2,000 Vietnamese, innocent Vietnamese. And after, Lon Nol expelled all Vietnamese from Cambodia to the Vietnam, maybe 200,000 persons. And at that time, by myself, I saved many thousand Vietnamese from the death, because Lon Nol was a crazy man. In order to fight communist Vietnamese, he fight the innocent Vietnamese resident in Phnom Penh. And Khmer Rouge didn't kill Vietnamese. When Khmer Rouge takes the power in 1975, they invite Vietnamese residents in the countryside to back to Vietnam, and they help Vietnamese to back to Vietnam. They didn't kill Vietnamese. It is a problem with Khmer Rouge since 1976, especially 1977, because it was negotiation between Khmer Rouge and Vietnam about the border, not only land border, but maritime border, because it was a gas. So these negotiations failed. So since 1976, especially 1977, the Khmer Rouge make operation, fight Vietnam, and they begin to kill Vietnamese who remain in Cambodia, because they say it's a crime of war. It's not a genocide. It's a crime of war, because they said Vietnamese in Cambodia are spies, and we are. He has right. It is a context of war. So we can understand the reason why is he killed Vietnamese in 1977. But not, he killed not so many people, because almost all Vietnamese back to Vietnam in 1970 and 1975.
But what about the community in Song Kne in Siem Reap?
Song Kne, yes, it is Vietnamese Christian who they lived in Cambodia before 1970, and they back in Cambodia with the Vietnamese army in 1979. So they are occupants. So many Vietnamese now in Cambodia came in Cambodia with Vietnamese army. So it is a very difficult problem, complex problem, human problem.
But they didn't return to Vietnam in 1987
no,
or 88?
No, because they are...
because they're Christian?
They are Christians, but many people consider them like spies from Vietnam.
Oh, yeah.
The Vietnamese in Cambodia is very difficult to live. 53.
The French protectorate from
1863 to 1943. The French administration ruled the Cambodia by Vietnamese functionaries.
Yes.
So the French make a Cambodian head Vietnamese. And when it was the independence of Cambodia in 1953, all Vietnamese are the former master of Cambodia. So it was very difficult for them to love Cambodian, because they are the upper class.
Yes, yes.
So still since 1953 to 1970, it was very difficult for situation of Vietnamese, because they are upper class. And they must pay taxes every year to Sihanouk. But now the Vietnamese are upper class. They are laborers. So they accept to merge themselves in Cambodian society. It's easier for them. So they learn Cambodian, they speak Cambodian, because it is not the language of upper class. Yes. They are the same class as many Cambodians. So it's the problem now. Even Vietnamese are more numerous than Cambodians in church. It was not a big problem. It is a problem, but not a big problem like before.
And the Vietnamese that are in the church now, are they the Vietnamese that have been living here for a long time, or are they
forever?
Forever. Okay.
And now in the church, since 1993, the bishops, three bishops gave order to make liturgy, all official prayer in Cambodia, not in Vietnamese, because we are the Church of Cambodia, we are not the Church of Vietnamese. So since 1993, I was in charge of making books, creating books. I make 130 books for training, catechist training, leaders for the Bible, commentary of Bible, liturgy. I make many books in Cambodian in order to help the Cambodian, the Catholic Church to celebrate the liturgy in Cambodian.